never answer after midnight. They never tell you what the real dangers are when you start working at the city morgue. They warn you about protocols, about paperwork, about the oddities of night shift, but nobody mentions the one rule that matters: never answer the knock after 2 a.m. The first time I heard it, it was just a soft rapping, like someone had lost their way. But the supervisors were adamant: ignore it, no matter what. I thought it was a hazing ritual, a way to spook the new guy. Until last night. It was just after 2:15 when the rapping came, louder than before, echoing down the fluorescent-lit hallway. I was halfway through logging up Jane Doe when I heard it, a voice, thin and trembling, calling my name. My heart froze. It was my mother's voice, full of that worried warmth I hadn't heard since her funeral last winter. "Sweetheart, it's cold out here. Let me in," she pleaded, her words muffled by the thick morgue door. Logic screamed at me to stay at my desk, but grief is a powerful thing. I stumbled toward the door, my hand hovering over the handle as her voice grew more desperate. I remembered the rule. Never answer. But it was my mother, or at least it sounded like her. Memories flashed before my eyes, her smile, her lullabies, the way her hand felt ruffling my hair. The urge to see her one more time clawed at me, overwhelming every rational thought. The air grew icy, my breath visible in the sterile room. "Please, just let me in. It hurts so much out here," she whispered, her voice splintering into sobs. I pressed my ear to the door, torn between duty and longing, feeling the chill seeping through the metal. Then, in the softest voice, she said something she never would have known, something only I had whispered to her coffin before the lid closed. That was when my paralysis broke and I stumbled back in horror. The rapping turned into pounding, and then a scrape, like nails dragging down the length of the door. The lights flickered, shadows stretching across the walls. I watched as the cold mist pooled beneath the doorframe, creeping towards my feet. Something on the other side knew everything about me, more than any ghost or memory should, and it wasn't leaving.